Hola a todos y bienvenidos a las chorriaventuras de Bloodborne. Continuamos con Stay Gods, donde habíamos dejado a Grace después de un breve parlamento con los dioses después de la muerte de Calíope. Y mientras Freddy la compañera y amiga de Grace, nos estaba echando la bronca porque habíamos desaparecido sin dejar rastro y estaban el resto de la banda preguntándose qué pasaba con ella, pues ha allanado nuestra casa Pan.
It's okay, Freddy. I think. Maybe it's just easier to say there's nothing you can do to help.
How is that supposed to make me feel better? What is going on, Grace?
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Well, I can guarantee it.
Okay, Freddy. Have a seat. Let's talk.
Y hablaron 2 horas, 3 horas y...
Huh. That's it?
Huh? I guess. Do you believe in this, Grace?
I'm still hoping I'll wake up. This feels like one really long, really bad dream.
I don't know. Isn't it cool to be a god?
If it is, the cool part hasn't happened yet.
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
Me encanta la cara esta que pone. ¿Qué le pasa? ¿Qué le pasa a los cajones? No, es el fondo. Es el fondo el que hace cosas raras.
You are taking this way better than I did.
Yes, well, nobody's threatening me.
That is a good point.
You need help, so I help. Even if it means tracking down god killers.
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye, it truly does.
Speaking of killers...
Whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
How did you know where to find me? Or know about me at all? You said Athena didn't send you.
A little bird told me, if you must know. Very useful, those little birds.
He's not gonna tell you, Grace.
There's not much to tell. Among the idols, news travels swiftly. We are a tiny village of godly busybodies. I heard of your arrival, and I know how obtuse the chorus can be. So here I am. You're welcome.
So you're here purely for my sake, then? Like a charity case?
My dear sweet girl, as far as you're concerned, I am the god of charity cases.
But you're not, are you? Pan was the god of lust and mischief. Doesn't sound too charitable to me.
Ah, yes. The old tales of the gods. Such antics, such fantasy. Pay them no mind.
Esto ya lo he preguntado.
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Se ha hablado de
Come to
ello.
mislead you, perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me. Well called, darling.
And maybe even true.
Poor Pan! To be eternally maligned and mistrusted. Alas, and alas, and alas. I doubt there's a line of idols waiting to offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
Okay, I'll bite. What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
my powers?
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
Ah, es todas las musas.
What do you mean, my province?
Each of us has, how shall I say, our talents. Yours is music, as befits a muse.
You're like the original rock star, Grace.
Okay, but how does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
Allow me to expedite the process of understanding. Now then, close your eyes. You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel.
Powerful.
Ha cambiado su peinado. Esa es la evolución.
Grace, you know that you're lost now. You've been given powers you don't understand. I'm the guy who can help you. All that you hear is at your command.
Wait.
No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Start singing.
Now?
Why not? Time's a wasting.
How the hell did you find me? This is the weirdest night I've ever had. And you say I have powers? How could this possibly turn out bad? Am I doing it now?
Brilliant.
I don't
Lost
follow.
little girl.
Are those really actual horns?
control.
And this singing is so hard to swallow.
I know.
Can you hear me, Grace? What's going
It's your
on?
song. Morning fades and the day wastes away. Grace, you can't wait. Grace, don't delay. I know where you belong, Grace, the song, Grace. I can show you the way. Time to play. Come this
Grace, I have a bad feeling that Grim is a giveaway. That much is clear. What is this creep concealing? How does he know you and why is he here?
Freddy, this map is uncharted. Let's hear him out. I know how you feel. Me, I'm just getting started. I wish you could feel this. It's kind of unreal.
Grace, have you gone delirious? Stranger danger could not be more serious. You've been hurt before by mysterious men. I won't let you get hurt again.
morning's gone and the day wastes away, Grace.
So give me space then to play.
Oh, you gonna do that out there, kid?
If it's my time, fine, let me shine. How can I, with you in the way?
The floor's yours.
Time to play. The floor's all mine, you say?
It is now.
How about a solo then?
Are you sure about this?
Go for it, girl.
No, 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 no.
I never knew I had that in me. That said, I'll never do that again.
Grace, you're starting to comprehend. Let me show you more, or show me the door.
Good idea. I just sang soprano.
The showing or the door part?
Body's shivering, blood is thickening, skin is shimmering. You guys are bickering. Morning fades and the day wastes away. Grace. In any case, it's like you're making me choose.
That's what you gotta do.
Grace, without me, you'll be totally at sea. Grace, and I'll be the friend you can use. What's wrong with the both of has to be. I don't agree, Freddie. I thought we were a band.
Why are you angry at me?
You've both taken such a strong stance. Maybe this is our last dance.
It's your last chance. Don't you understand?
I can help you. Here, take my hand.
All right, enough. This isn't a game to me. I'm not picking sides. My life is on the line.
Right. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I suppose we did get carried away. But this is your power, Grace. You draw out the passions from within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
Vale, el problema que tengo aquí es las elecciones rápidas durante la canción, porque casi no tengo tiempo ni siquiera de leer que tengo que elegir. Es más por, venga, una cualquiera, y hasta donde me lleve. Pero lo que es el estilo musical está muy bien.
Sure, but I have to admit, I didn't feel completely in control.
Of course not. A song goes where a song goes, Grace. It will only go where it wishes. A muse does not command. She evokes. She elicits. She inspires.
Are you done? You've helped Grace already, right?
Indeed I have. But I do have one more thing to impart. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address. In the city. Where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
Oh,
Her address? Thank you, that's perfect. Thank you.
Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
la calidad.
That's perfect. We can look for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer is on the loose, no?
Me llevo a Freddy, voy sola. Pa. No me preocupa.
Then I'll definitely need backup.
You'll be fine. After all, what's a mortal to do that you cannot?
I can speak Hindi. Okay, fine. I get it. I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
And I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
Vale, o sea que sí o sí Freddy se queda fuera. Vale. Activa los subtítulos cerrados de texto a voz durante las escenas. ¿Qué es esto? No sé, esos consejos no sé qué son.
Oh, it's open. That's not a good sign.
A ver, entiendo que al ser una diosa, una musa.
This is Calliope's apartment? I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello?
Si no es de la familia no puede entrar,
Sure,
entiendo.
Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here.
Bueno, es consciente de ello.
Better have a look around.
Pero te has dejado la puerta abierta. Pintura de Warhol, foto de Elvis. Mirar luz. ¿Para qué quieres mirar la luz?
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these? holidays.
Pagando. O regalos de...
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
Pintura elegante.
Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in a museum. Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew.
Warhol o Calliope.
Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
Yo me conformaría con sobrevivir esa semana. Si llego al día 8, está bien.
I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like his muse, or...
Sí, el movimiento pélvico. ¡Guau!
A giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
Mirar instrumento. Se llama piano el instrumento.
So many instruments in here. Did she play all of them?
Vale. Es mirar instrumentos en general. La traducción, eso sí, deja bastante que desear. La traducción no es muy buena. Sobre todo porque ha habido momentos durante la canción o mientras hablaban con el coro que dejaba de estar en castellano para estar en inglés. Entonces eso es que la traducción no está pulida.
I don't see anything useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs?
Ahora sube y va sonando música, porque están afinados los escalones.
Oh man, keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
There were only 3 muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their idol on, take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
You're Apollo, right? God of prophecy? One of the chorus.
Sometimes I am, yes.
What does that mean?
It means... It means sometimes I just feel like an old man who's lost too many friends. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
I'm looking for help. To save my life, remember?
Yes, I should apologize for that. Our ways must seem strange to you.
You don't need to apologize. You're the only one who really helped me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I can't help you, Grace. I wish I could. You deserve better.
This room is a mess. Did you do this?
With this? It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
I didn't think much of it. I came here to be reminded of Calliope, not to search through her things. That and it's cleaner than my place.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
Troubled?
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
No, nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
When Calliope got an idea in her head, she would obsess over it, sometimes for months, even years. I don't know what she was involved with lately, but this... for her, this is nothing.
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
You've already met Pan? How odd. It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
No puedo preguntar esto. Tal vez si pulso muchas veces se desbloquea.
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense. If you didn't want to help, that'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
I can't do this.
I can see this is hard for you, I really can. But I don't understand.
You don't know what you're asking.
Do I have to beg? For whatever reason you helped me before. My life is still on the line.
I haven't sung in centuries.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
What did you do? What didn't you do?
Cause and effect. The earth shook and my instinct was protect. She said, come, there's waves to ride. And I stayed shut inside. And that's where she and I would disconnect. Cause and effect.
There's just one thing that I need to hear. Tell me now, so the air is clear. What did you do to her? Was it you?
You're asking if I killed her. Yes, I did. It's fair to say that my mistakes paved the way for what then came. Yes, give me the blame.
Cause and effect. She dies and so you lie in bed bereft. Don't forget, she said look for something new, and something might ensue. Something fresh that you did not expect. Cause and effect.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried. So did I give you pause?
I'll come and join your cause. Perhaps there is some change we can effect.
That hidden voice will always play. On a loop, it will always say, what did I do? What didn't I do?
It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for what you will do. Something new.
Very well, I'll help. Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Sí, vas a morir.
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
It'd be helpful if you could explain why, exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
La profecía, si es buena, pasará. Si es mala, pasará. A ver, si es mala, es decir, morirás dentro de un mes, pues bueno, tienes un mes para dejar tus asuntos zanjados y preparar las cosas.
What? That makes no sense. If you tell me I'm gonna fall into a hole.
Then you will.
Caerás.
No, but I'll just avoid holes. All holes, any hole.
And
Todos
the
los
act of
pozos.
trying to avoid them is what will make you fall.
Sí.
Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
¿Qué tipo puede ser? Es una putada. Solo si pides una profecía mala.
Okay, is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
Not directly, but yes, possibly. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
Y seguimos en el día 1. ¿Qué es esto?
This is where you live?
Oh, yes, sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
Are idols broke? In all those years, you couldn't save up enough money to afford a housekeeper?
You know, I guess I never worried about it much. Maybe I should.
¿Y los grafitis?
You said I'm here to meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
Someone who tells the future?
Not quite. They serve as a channel of sorts for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
What?
I've brought someone to see you.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
Paul.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Oracle.
Well, she's got better manners than the last lady you brought here. But at least that one had a casserole. Do you have a casserole?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Put your abs in a twist.
Se llama Paul porque es Apolo.
Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
You keep saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I
Google.
said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
And see the way he talks? I thought maybe he was a creep-averse, but nah. Paul's aight.
The highest of praise.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
Vale, esto hace que avanza la historia. Estos son...
Tell me, is Apollo always so...
Incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sad?
Es emo.
I am standing right here.
Don't get me wrong. It grows on you after a while.
Grace, surely this is not what you came for.
Es divertido. Todavía eres sospechoso. Todos son sospechosos, pero no hace falta
Yeah, I guess you're right. I just can't resist.
zarandear.
It's fine. I just don't need to be put under the microscope in my own abode.
Abode. He cracks me up.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use a computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you. There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
You weren't expecting that?
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
Vale. Es ir siguiendo miguitas de pan. Seguimos con el día 1. Pero bueno, vamos a dejarlo aquí por hoy. Esta ha sido la chorriventura de este plazo y esto ha sido Stray Gods. Hasta la próxima. Adiós.